needs to scream at the top of their lungs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, everybody. Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name's Ramu from Ramu and the Crew, joined here by my co-DJ Orlando, Davy Jones, George, and Janine at the photo booth. So good to be with you on this joyous and special occasion. And in just a few moments, we are about to announce our bridal party in the tent. But before we do, we just want to acknowledge a couple of special people in the room. When I announce your name, if you could please wave and let our fantastic crowd know where you are this evening. Please put your hands together for the grandparents of the bride, Dolores Traficante, Philip Shasha, Patricia Shasha, and we'd also like to acknowledge the grandparents of the groom, Edward Saucier and Gail Saucier. Let's give them both a nice round of applause as well. So ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're going to do. We'd like all guests to please focus their attention to the far exit of our tent. I'm going to go back to the DJ booth, put on some motivational music, and we are now about to begin bridal party introductions. Give yourself one more big round of applause for coming out to the Wachusett Village Inn on this lovely Friday evening. Have a nice round of applause for the parents of the bride, Anthony and Gina Traficante. I'm all shook up. With my hands shaking. Let's keep your applause going, parents of the bride. I'm all shook. At this time, I'd like to introduce the parents of the groom, Paul and Michelle Coakley. And at this time, we're going to introduce the cutest kids in Massachusetts. On a nice round of applause for our flower girl, Elizabeth Saucier, and our ring bearers, Max and Chase Zicatella. When the road rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your next one, you just remember. Let's keep your applause going, our lovely flower girl and our handsome ring bearers. Please put your hands together for our bridesmaid, Cheryl Patterson, escorted by Usher Graziano Mungo.
Wow, think I love you.
Can't touch this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for bridesmaid Melanie Cormier, escorted by Usher Steven Saucier. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our bridesmaid Maureen Coakley, escorted by Usher Matthew Coakley. A nice round of applause for our bridesmaid Erin Bannon, escorted by Usher Joseph Hughes. for our bridesmaid, Mackenzie Coakley. She's escorted by Usher Matthew Coakley. How about a nice round of applause for our lovely bridesmaid, Marlena Traficanti, escorted by our groomsman, Anthony Traficanti. A very special welcome for our maid of honor, Brianna Traficanti, escorted by our best man, Mr. Patrick Barron. And at this time, we ask that all guests please rise. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that all guests please rise. And at this time, we'd like all guests clapping their hands above their heads. Hands up, Western Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing not for the first time, but for the second time, please put your hands together, our newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Coakley. Let's keep those hands up, and let's give our newlyweds a nice round of applause. The new Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Coakley. And at this time, we're going to have Timothy take the hand of his beautiful bride, Carissa. We ask that all guests please remain standing as our bride and groom will now share their first dance.
When the rain's blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, there is no one to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. No, you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. Known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't make you feel my love. Storms are raging on a rolling sea. ain't seen nothing like me. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true. To make you feel my love.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep your applause going, Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Coakley. And let's keep your applause going if you think Carissa is the most beautiful woman in the room. Let's give her a nice round of applause. And at this time, we invite all guests to please take their seats.